Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another TTM Autograph Weekly Recap episode for you. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. Appreciate you coming and checking out this video. What I do is I write to athletes and celebrities through the mail, and that's what TTM stands for. And just ask them for an autograph. And I've been doing this since, well, regularly since 2014, but I first tried it at least in 2008. And I've had thousands of requests come back, and love being able to share it with you guys in more than 700 episodes. So got quite a few things actually in this week, even though I haven't said any in a little bit, due to the pandemic that obviously has been swirling around our world. I'm not going to send any out for at least a couple months, just out of respect to the people who I'm sending to. I just foresee them maybe not signing as much, but then again, you never know. They might be bored and might feel like signing their fan mail, because so far I've gotten back some that have been out for a year plus, and at least 2 or 3 recently, including a couple that we'll show today, that I thought were goners and were never coming back, and here they are. So who knows? Let me know what you guys think. Do you think these people will be bored and actually be trying to catch up on some of the fan mail that's been sitting there for years, or do you think they're just going to throw it out and or just ignore it? So hopefully we'll be able to resume normal life here in a few months when the virus is more under control and people aren't coming down with it. But I'll let you guys see what we got in this week. First, we'll start off with a little surprise gift. He had emailed me asking for the street shark cards that I did in a rummage video, and I told him that I'd just send them to him. He didn't have to send me anything. So if you happen to see this video, thank you for these cards that you sent. I got Trevor Story, Topps Gallery, Nolan Arenado Topps Gallery, and a couple Charlie Blackmon Class 1. I think they're both Class 1. Topps Gallery. So thank you for those. I do appreciate it. You didn't have to send me anything. If you happen to see this video, thank you. I believe it was Jose, I want to say was his name. But I wish I would have had more. I thought I had more Street Shark cards for you, but I guess there was just a little stack. It was mostly like Rick and Morty cards or something. So make sure you go check out that little series that I did. A little rummage video. Maybe we'll do some more of those in the future. That's where you see these boxes down there in the corner. So that was a little gift, a little surprise. And then I do have one failure for the week. Coming back from this, well, kind of a failure yet, from Bernadette Peters. She's asking for a $10 donation, which I might do maybe when I decide to start sending again. But she kept my photos. I was sending for autographs for a cure. That was the last batch that I sent out. So I guess $10 is pretty reasonable, honestly, for a pretty good actress slash singer. So maybe in the future we'll try and do that. So let's go ahead and do the successes, I guess. Where do we start? We'll start with some football, I guess. That's probably the smallest section. I don't know. So, starting with the cards, we got former Cowboys defensive back, Mr. Dennis Thurman. And these cards are all from Andrew Williams. So, thank you, Andrew, for these. Still getting some back. And then this one I was surprised to get back. I've tried him before, not had a response, but it seems like he signs around a certain time of the year. This is Mr. Tommy Kramer, former Vikings quarterback for a long time. So, that's a cool one. When I opened that envelope up, I was quite surprised to see that one. Then we have, this was actually for the Battle of the Decades contest that I sent out a while ago. But hey, at least came back with the Super Bowl 31 World Champions inscription. John Michaels. He also put Romans 8:28 inscription. And as we've been doing, just sharing with you what that verse is. So, and we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose. And that's the New King James Version. So, very cool verse. Then, we'll share with you some basketball. This, one of these is going to be going to Autographs for a Cure. I've never sent to this former coach. This is Mr. Richie Adubato, who signed 2 4x6s for me. One in silver, one in black. So very cool. This one's been out for a year. Didn't think this one was coming back. This is Mr. Kevin Martin. Came back, I think, almost exactly in a year. And I don't know if he's still playing in the NBA. He might have recently retired. But he was one of the really good signers during the NBA. He'd usually get back to you. Usually in about a year or so. So, right on schedule, I guess, for that one. And this one I'm surprised to get back because I sent this to an NBA stadium before they all shut down. But he's a coach. This is Mr. Armand Hill. So, very cool. This, thinking he was either Clippers. We can look it up real quick, I think. Where did I send this? Obviously, don't send now. It's not going to work. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't a home address. Let's find out. It was the Clippers. I was correct. So, very cool. Then we got a couple of hockey returns here. One's also going to be going to Autographs for a Cure with the Hockey Hall of Fame inscription. I did not ask for that, but he was kind enough to do so. This is Vyclav Nedomansky. He was inducted last year. So, really cool to get him back. Don't get much hockey in. And this guy was a pretty solid player for the St. Louis Blues back in the day with Brett Hull, Craig Gianni. Also one for Autographs for a Cure. And we got one on 5x7. Looks pretty sweet. Then we have some like Olympic sports. We have this is actually one of my mom's favorite figure skaters, so I'll probably give her one. This is Miss Ekaterina Gordieva. My mom was telling me that sadly her husband, which is the man pictured in this photo, died, and she had to switch to singles skating. But he died rather suddenly. I think she said it was a heart attack. So, but very cool. I do recognize her. I think I've seen her on TV before. My mom's like watching, or something that was like a charity thing or something a couple years back. I think I remember. I think she was on it. So I thought that'd be cool to send. Then we got, this is kind of weird. He, I guess, either didn't know which ones to sign with, or just everything wasn't working for him. But he tried signing this one twice. This is Olympic runner Dick Berkeley. This one he signed 1, 2, like 4 or 5 times. I guess it wasn't working for him, but kind of interesting. And this one looks like about 3 times. Wasn't working for him. But I do appreciate him still taking the time to sign for me. And multiple signatures on a photo still counts as a signature, so that's still cool. Then we got Mr. Steve Scott, who's also another runner. He put his time 3:47.69, 80, 84, and 88. And these are actually commercials from ASICS or something like that, LASIX. And those are some of these are gonna be going to Autographs for a Cure. I just thought they looked like some good photos, so I took them, I guess. And then he included several extras to go towards Autographs for a Cure. And he just also thanked me for what I'm doing and donating these, and Right here it says, thank you for doing your part to help beat cancer. So very cool. So thank you, Mr. Scott, for those. I will make sure Michael gets those. Then we have a couple celebrities. This is also another one for autographs right here. This is Miss Yvonne Lime Feddersen. This is from, I believe, Loving You in 1957 with Elvis. And of course, you know I love to get those requests signed with actresses or actors who performed with Elvis. Of course, my grandparents, or mainly my grandma, loved Elvis. So I guess I kind of like listening to his music sometimes and watching some of his movies. This one's from Father Knows Best, I believe. And this is also from Loving You. Got it on a 5x7. And she signs as Yvonne Lime. So that's a cool one. I sent to her a long time ago, like 2015. Got her one of my customs, which I found it. I'm actually trying to reorganize my TTM, so pretty soon that might be changing over there. I'm going to be moving pretty much most of the photos out into either little plastic bins or boxes or something, and then moving more cards to make room for the binder project of like putting, you know, Hall of Fame cards and binders and things. Just trying to figure out better plates than putting it under this desk here. If you saw my room, I'd probably be embarrassed, but yeah, so I'll be working on that for a long time. So that's just a project I'll be working on. Then finally we have Miss Melanie Shartoff, who signed 2 photos. I thought I sent her 3, but it might have just been 2. So neat return there. And I think I sent that one off for Bruce. Either Bruce or Kim. I don't remember. I would have to look up on my Star Tiger. I need to get caught up with reporting my addresses and stuff like that. And then we have, to end out the video, the 2 that came in today. Both are from the UK. So this one I got put 3 stamps on, and this is an older one because I only put 2. I started putting 3 stamps on just because most of the returns are coming back. They were adding extra stamps, so it felt bad. I didn't want to make them have to pay for it, extra postage, so I started just throwing 3 on there. So if you're ever looking to send to the UK, you can. There's usually a good seller in New York. You can pick these up pretty reasonably. Gets them to you about in a week. Put about 3 of these guys on there, and you're good. American stamps to go there. You can do about 3, or you can do the global forever stamps if you want. And that's just one of those. We'll usually get it there. So let's go ahead and open this one up. This one was sent last year in December. So I don't know if maybe these people are just also quarantined and they're just catching up on mail or what, but oh, very cool. So this one I actually sent for Bruce, so maybe I'll remove the personalization, maybe I'll just leave it on. It might not work. So this is Miss Elizabeth Hurley, signed a 5x7 and 4x6. So cool return there. I was hoping that one would still come back. So that's a neat one. Hold on, Duke. Wait before you jump on the bed. Video's almost over. He wants to get in the bed and I blocked it off. Okay, so again, UK. This is a super old one. 10/17, almost 3 years. So initials are RM. I have no idea. I was thinking this is Andy Serkis, but I sent that in 2018. I noticed Andy Serkis was signed, so I don't know who I sent to in 2017. Oh, it's a Band of Brothers success. Cool. I did not think this one would work. This is Mr. Ross McCall. Which, who is he in that picture though? Because I sent so many of those out. I sent a lot to agencies, and I'm hoping they'll come back at some time. So I was out for almost 900 days. United Agents. It's not really a good photo of him. There we go. He is, I believe, a gentleman on the far left, as far as I can tell. But very cool. And then, of course, I sent a bunch of these out, little TV covers. So that's if you're also new, that's a little project of mine. I try to work on getting some of the cast from Band of Brothers, the Pacific series, a lot of my favorite TV shows, Psych, Monk, Merlin, all kinds of stuff I always look for. So that's cool. So Elizabeth Hurley and Ross McCall, all from the United Kingdom. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. Still working on the 1,000 subscriber videos, just getting used to the new work schedule, or the later work schedule, and then my brother's work schedule. It's kind of hard to do videos, but I promise I'll get it up at some point for you guys to know. I want to be able to give away some prizes. So hey, what are you doing, Duke? My dog is being weird. He wants to be in bed. So I'll let you guys go. See you later. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.